Stars win! Let's go. This is what we're looking for. It's our first game of the season against the Columbus Blue Jackets. Patrick Laine, who has a history of being a menace in the score sheet against the Stars. He's making his debut with Columbus tonight. Jake Ottinger is getting his second career start. Let's get into it. The start of this one was 100% different than what we saw on the weekend. Stars came out firing pucks on net, like actually looking to shoot the puck. We get about 3.5 minutes in, and the Stars have 3 shots to Columbus 0. They work it up to the point. Klingberg rips one home. Laine was reaching for it, didn't get it, didn't cut off the pass or the shot, and PAVS gets a stick on it and tips it past Korpisalo. Boom! 1-0. 3.5 minutes into the game. This start is way better. This is what we're looking for. That play also was Klingberg's 300th career point, and Jamie Benn also picks up a point on that. So he continues to be a good sight for the Stars when he's in the lineup, or like since coming back. And the Stars continue to just have a dominant first period. We end the first with the score 1-0, but the Stars do have a majority of a 4-minute double minor because Hanley took a stick to the mouth and was bleeding. On that power play, early on in the period, Klingberg again up top, fires one home. PAVS again in front of the net, gets a stick on it, puts it in the back of the net, or should I say tips it into the back of the net. And it's 2-0 Dallas. So now we got a power play goal again, baby. Columbus does end up killing the second half of it and then getting a power play of their own. And then we're working around and Jones has it and he fires one from up top. It finds its way in the back of the net. Jones gets his first of the season, and now it's 2-1. And at this point now, both teams are 1 for 2 on the power play. But the Stars have controlled most of the play of the game so far. Dallas goes back to work. Radulov goes flying in to the corner to pick it up. It comes up in the air. He gets it or goes to PAVS, and he makes a nice quick feed to Captain Jamie Benn, who taps it in. Now it's 3-1. We restore the 2-goal lead. Let's go. You can even see when Jamie was waiting for all the hugs. He said, "What a pass!" It was a really good pass. It was like out of the air and it was. Columbus then comes in and they Atkinson redirects one on, but Ottinger gets that pad on it and says, "No way, Jose." Dallas goes back on the power play. Hintz rips one on net, and like most of his shots, they don't stick to the goalie. It comes back out. Gurianov finds it, and he rips it home. Now it's 4-1. Let's go. Gurianov, baby. First 2 periods of this game was pretty much all Dallas controlled. It's great work. We get 6 minutes left. The shots are 21-11 for Dallas. And they continue to put work in. Foxa chases it into the corner, and he feeds it up front for Como, who puts one on net, and then gets the rebound behind the net, puts it on, and it squeezes through Korpisalo. And there's Foxa to follow it up as it's trickling along the line, and he goes whack and puts it in, makes sure it's in. So Foxa gets his first of the season. Now it's 5-1 Dallas. Columbus does get a power play that will slightly overlap by I think 8 seconds into the third period. They get a couple of good looks. One goes off the crossbar and pretty well straight down off of a Texier deflection. It comes about this far in front of the red line and stays out. So yeah, we go into the third, 5-1 Dallas. Dallas has it in their own end. It gets cut off, turned over. They put on a wraparound, rebound comes out. They fire that rebound on quick. It sneaks past Ottinger. It's 5-2. Klingberg kind of laid a soft pass across for Hanley. Robinson put it on. Gregor Antigo followed it up and just tucked it right past Ottinger's pad. Jamie Benn then comes down the left wing and he fires one on and he smokes the crossbar. He's hit a lot of posts, and seems like since Sagan's missing most of the season, and since Sagan's usually one of the higher in the leagues at hitting the bar, has Jamie Benn taken his role in that there this season? Early on, it seems that way. He's hit a lot of bars. Columbus would end up firing another one from the point. and it would make its way past the screen to Ottinger, and it's 5-3. But we get down in the last 3 minutes. Columbus pulls their goalie, trying to make something happen. They're down 2. About a minute and a half, Laine has it at the blue line, and he fans on the puck, but he keeps it in off of pressuring Pavelski. But Jamie Benn cuts off that pass, feeds it up to Pavelski, who's at mid-ice. And Pavelski's sitting at 2 goals already. He thinks, you know what? Radulov is at their blue line. I'm going to feed it to him instead of trying to take it for myself. So he gives it to Radulov. Radulov puts it home. It's a 6-3 game. Pavelski ends the night with 4 points, 2 goals, 2 assists. Laine ends up with no points and a -2 in his debut for the Blue Jackets. It's a pretty good game. The Stars played the way that we expect them to play, so that makes me wonder kind of what happened in Carolina, that they struggled so much. I mean, don't get me wrong, Carolina's a good team, but I expect a better showing than what they put up. Jake Ottinger gets his 2nd win and his 2nd career start. He's also had 13 goals for and 6 against in his 2 starts. So he's gotten some good goal support, which is nice when, you know, help you build some confidence and get some of that jitters out, and you make a mistake and you can afford to in games like that, right? Let's get into the post game. But like I said, Jake Ottinger gets the win. He saved 23 of 26 for an .885 save percentage, and Korpisalo saved 18 of 23 for a .783. And Merzlikins came in and saved 9 of 9 in relief after that 5th goal. The shots on goal in the first period were 13-6 in favor of Dallas, so that's a total flip of the script from the last few games that we've seen. And honestly, pretty much all of them. It seemed like we were kind of around 6 average for the first period, so a 13 is pretty nice to see. And then we get to the second, and they just build on that, and it's 14-8 in favor of Dallas. And the third was more of a kind of hold the ship kind of style, fend off Columbus's push. And Columbus did have some momentum there for a bit in the third, and they put some pressure on. And the shots in the third were 12-6 for Columbus, for a game total of 33-26 for Dallas. The face-offs in this one was the first time, if I'm not mistaken, that Dallas has won in the face-offs. I think to this point they've only tied or been worse, but they actually won tonight. They won 31, Columbus won 24. On the power plays, we won that battle too. Dallas went 2 for 3, Columbus went 1 for 3. The hits, it was a very low hit game, surprisingly, and I expect that to pick up as the season goes on, because Columbus led with 12 and Dallas only had 10. So like I said, I expect more in the games to come against Columbus, because, well, we're going to be seeing a lot of them, and I'm sure some things are going to go on that are going to make each other hate each other a little bit, or frustrated. And Dallas is a fairly physical team, so I would expect them to throw the body a little more at least. What they did tonight worked, so I'm not going to complain about it. My star of the game, I think, obviously, has to go to Joe Pavelski, because he had the 2 goals, 2 assists. He unselfishly gave the puck to Radulov to score that empty net. Didn't even care about the hat trick. That man is not selfish. I like that. Very good veteran presence. He seems to have really good chemistry going now with Klingberg. They seem to have found a groove with each other. They said that they were trying to work on that too, for even going back to last season. They were just kind of, last season they had troubles finding each other for a bit, and they found each other in the bubble, and it's continuing now, and they're just trying to build on that, and that's awesome, because they're both doing really good. Jamie Benn ends up picking up a goal and 2 assists, so he picks up 3 points tonight. Radulov gets a goal and an assist. Fox and Gurionov both get goals. Gurionov did, however, finish with a -2, and Klingberg had 2 assists. Como, Cogliano, and Hintz all had 1 assist. But anyways, that's been it. If you feel like I missed anything, or you would like to add anything, throw that down in the comments below. I'd love to hear what I missed or what you guys think. think about the game, your perspectives, your thoughts. If you enjoyed, smash that like button. If you're new, you haven't subscribed yet, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and that little notification bell so you can get notified when I post. And don't forget, follow me on Twitter. I'll leave the link to that down in the description below. And I will talk to you guys after Game 2 versus Columbus.